I'm saying nothing. Royal stories today. Prince Andrew wants his royal security detail back. 3 million quid's worth of it, apparently. Do you think he's just doing it to
he's not working royal anymore, and
he doesn't even go out.
It's also, you know, this is going to annoy Harry, isn't it? If it's a dodgy uncle
the funniest thing about this story,
the gun guard, and
funniest thing about this is that he doesn't go out of the house because he's worried. Not only because he doesn't want to be spotted by anybody who might throw things at him, but also he's worried that Charles is going to change the locks on it, isn't he? Because he's going to go out. You know, you go out the door, he comes back, there's a locksmith there. Goes, sorry, mate. You can't get back in.
He's a funny one, isn't he? And I've never really understood his relationship with Fergie. I'm like, why did you get divorced? You're constantly, you know, still
they live in the same house
together. I mean,
mind you, it is a 30-room house, though. It's not really.
True. You could actually not see someone in an annex for the best part of 10 years.
I mean,
like,
he could be
around.
in there with 7 ex-wives, and he'd never see any of them. And meanwhile, Prince Harry will return to the UK for a charity awards ceremony on the eve of the first anniversary of the Queen's death.
Right.
But it's believed he won't be seeing his father.
He won't see anyone. Meghan's not coming. What's going on now? I mean, it's just constant titillation, isn't it? I get obsessed with all the tweets and stuff about she's not wearing her engagement ring and what's going on between them, because I do still feel like it's written in stone that at some point the Harry and Meghan romance will end.
The story will be over.
But is he, you know, it doesn't surprise. Why would his family want to see him?
Right.
If you had a person like that rattling around talking to international media about how you're racist, how you're abusive, spilling all the family secrets, and then, you know, decided and went, oh, hi, do you want to meet for a cup of tea? You'd say no.
Should we have lunch? Yeah. Should we just have a clear the air session? Apparently, so we're told by those who know these things, it's William that actually is really upset with him because of all the things he wrote about him. Because he did. He gave away an awful lot of secrets about William. He decried, you know, this fight that they had, which is something that, again, we're back to physical violence.
The beads and the dog bowl fight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, moaning and groaning that he was bullied by his brother. I mean, come off it. You know, every family
set that conductor
does that.
on him.
The conductor.
So send the conductor around to deal with Harry.
Hello, Harry was in, you know, supposedly in the army, you know, killing Taliban in Afghanistan. Is he really going to say that he was the victim of a punch-up with his brother? Oh, I mean, it's just sad, isn't it?
It is sad.
Not very good at all. But meanwhile, there will be a sort of series of things going on around the anniversary of the Queen's death, and I think William and Kate are going to be out and about doing things. But it's a bit sad, really, that Harry feels the need. Apparently, he's coming to speak to a charity because the charity he was due to speak to on the day that the Queen actually died, so he had to cancel it last year. So he gets a few brownie points for that,
So he's got around to picking up that appointment a year later?
A year later.
Is he that busy?
I'll give him some brownie points for that.
What do they do on a day-to-day basis?
I don't know.
Like, you know, they pop up every now and then. It's like, we've got a Netflix deal that don't make anything. You know, we've got a Spotify deal and do about 3 cruddy programmes that someone else has put together. What are they doing on a day-to-day basis? Just feeding their chickens? Like,
I presume they sit around just thinking of things to enjoy themselves with together, you know, because that's their life. They don't actually have jobs.
I reckon he's on the peace pipe, and she's sort of, you know, there trying to pretend he's not slumped on the patio.
I was just going to go out and get something from the shops.
I'm going to go see the chickens, dude.
It's very possible.